Hello, beautiful people. It's a little later in the evening than I um, usually do a Facebook Live, but sometimes life is just like that. So I was going to talk with you about this book, High Performance Habits. So hold it the right way. Brendon Burchard, um, and there's 6 habits in this book, and I thought, okay, I'll just talk about one every day. So, of course, I wanted to prepare, so I started to reread the chapter on clarity, which is the first one, and I realized that there's no way I can cover this book in a week. There's no way I can cover that chapter in one reasonably length Facebook Live. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm going to start by introducing the structure that he uses. So there's these 6 high performance habits. Oops, I think I should have turned off all the notifications. Oh well, real life. So the structure that he has, so there's these 6 high performance habits that he's come up with after, decades of studying high performers. And they're split into 2 parts. There's the personal ones, which have to do with habits that people have who want to perform at a high level, and the habits that they have in their personal life. And then the other ones are social, which are the way that these high performers interact with other people. So I want to start with the first one of the personal ones, which is seek clarity, which I find really interesting that that's the first one, because it's something that I've heard Susan Sly, who is, if you open the dictionary at high performer, you're going to see a picture of Susan Sly. She said for years, one exact quote, with clarity and certainty, there can be no overwhelm. So that's been one of Susan's sayings that I've followed for years now. And so for her also, clarity and uncertainty, but it's the thing about clarity, because when you seek clarity, when you find clarity, you're going to find certainty as well. So what does that mean? It means that you know who you are, you know what it is that you want to achieve, and more importantly, and Brendon talks about this in his book, and it's also something that I learned in the life coach school. What feeling are you trying to achieve? Because in the end, it's not about money, it's not about things, it's not about status. Because the reason that we desire all of these things is because we want to achieve a certain feeling, right? If some people, if they drive a fancy car, then they're going to feel, that other people, look up to them. Everything that we do is trying to achieve a feeling. That's basically what it boils down to. So the clarity that Brendon is talking about, and I'm really oversimplifying here, and I think I'm going to have to split this in at least 2 Facebook Lives, because it's just too much to put into one. Is the idea is, and it doesn't say, the other interesting thing is that the habit isn't find clarity, the habit is seek clarity. Because, we're talking here about actions. Your action is to seek. You may or may not find, but you start with seeking. So, seeking clarity, trying to figure out who you are, what you're good at, but also what you want. What is your passion? What kind of feeling are you trying to achieve? If you have set yourself a goal, for example, suppose you want to make, I don't know, $100,000. Um, how is making that money going to make you feel? What kind of feeling are you trying to achieve by, by going after $100,000? And what do you need to do in order to get there? Hmm? Those are the plans that you need to make, all the things that you need to do, all the clarity that you need to achieve. And it's something that I personally have found quite difficult over the years. I think I'm better at it now. I have a better idea of who I am and what it is that I want. But it was not a simple road, because sometimes you think you want something and then you achieve it and then you find out that it actually wasn't what you wanted. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. So anyway, I'm going to wind this down because it's getting late. But it's become quite clear that I'm going to need to do more breaking down of at least that very first section about just about seeking clarity, because as he talks about the future and things like that, it's amazing. So I'm going to break it down some more and bring you more. I was just doing the beginning here, just the breaking down of the habits into the personal and social, and the very first of the personal ones, seeking clarity. So I hope you got something out of this, and if you did, if you found value in this, then I hope you will share and comment and all those good things that makes Facebook show this to more people. And also, if you like mindset things, if you like thinking about how the mind works and how we can make our lives better, then come and talk with me, because that's part of what I do. So drop me a comment, and let's see what we can do together. Everyone, have a great evening. Remember, I love you. Bye.